Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to the mid-market update from the SY desk. Today, the market opened on a very positive note because of the overnight Dow Jones, which ended up by almost 168 points. Now, in the US, there were a couple of data. There's a jobless benefits, which came out to be lower than the expectations. So, and that kind of prompted the investors as well as traders to buy the stocks in the US. Now this followed that the SGX Nifty was also trading up in the morning before our market opened. Even the Asian indices were trading in green, so that followed our market to be almost up by 65 to 70 points up on the Sensex when it opened. Now this happened in the morning around 9:30 when slowly and steadily the market again started to give up the gains, and we kind of saw selling in large cap stocks as well as certain mid cap stocks. Now I would like to first give you a presentation on a kind of the large cap stocks like IOC, which is down about 2.5% after the 10% divestment talk. As some of part of the minister saying this is not the right time to invest, and some kind of group of the ministry saying that they want to go ahead with the IOC divestment. So that kind of is taking a toll on the stock, which is down by more than 2% today. We also had results on the Titan Industries yesterday, and that stock is kind of up by more than 5.5% today, after the damage which kind of on the gold imports been done by the government has not dampened the spirit as well as the company's performance. That showed on the stock price, and a couple of kind of broking houses also revised their kind of targets as well as the recommendation from hold to buy in Titan. So that's one of the stock which is in green today. Friends, we also have kind of SBI, Axis Bank, which is kind of trading almost flat to kind of positive. We've seen kind of good movement, good positive build up in Axis Bank since yesterday. Stock is kind of trading at 1100 rupees, so it's kind of more or less one of the strongest banking stock which is hanging there in the green today. Axis Bank. ICICI Bank is again weak today, is down by almost 1.5%. We have kind of real estate sector which is still bleeding under kind of high interest rates, low demand and falling sales. So DLF is almost hitting 52-week low, new fresh 52-week low every day, and the stock is down by almost another 2% today. Friends, index heavyweight like Reliance Industries and ITC are only the saviors, which are up by almost 1.5 to 2% respectively today. Even kind of the results which we saw yesterday regarding the power grid is down by almost 15% today after the net profit fell by more than 20% on the YOY basis. That was kind of one of the worst results by power grid. So kind of certain power stocks like Adani Power, Adani Group kind of per se, the kind of it's kind of bleeding. We're seeing kind of 8% down in Adani Post, Adani Power and Adani Enterprises. They have a few exposure, kind of stake exposure in the NSCL, though the company has declined to comment on the same. Friends, coming back to the Forex, we still have about 60 and a half to the rupee trading against the US dollar. In spite of slew of measures announced yesterday as well as kind of day before yesterday when the RBI monetary policy announced, there's not much kind of strength seen in the market today as well as kind of the other markets like the Asian markets as well as the US markets, which are kind of trading at all-time high. Our market has kind of given up the gains, and it can't actually resist in the green side, and there's no follow-up buying as well. Today another stock which is in the metal space called Jindal Steel and Power is down by more than 10% after the company kind of has said that the period on the forthcoming quarter also lies very difficult, and it is kind of they are kind of afraid of the targets and there might be falling demand. That's all the news and updates we have. We'll get back to you more in post market. Thanks.